Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles have every intention of walking out of today's game with win number 4 on the season. It's the Vikings going up against the Eagles. The opening kick is straight ahead, so it's time to turn it over to my colleagues, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis with the call. Gentlemen.
Thank you, Larry. It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look live there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Philadelphia Eagles. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll go down after losing yardage at the 10. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they covered things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker. When you're not allowed to climb, you got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there, and a really nice play resulted for them.
And the big boys up front in the trenches, what do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder Trey Waynes. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll buy some time right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Okay, Charles, the Vikings offensive starters. A former Ole Miss Rebel is a guy to watch, and that's Laquan Treadwell.
No doubt about it. And when you look at his speed, forget it. All right, just throw out that time stuff. Watch his play speed. He plays the game really fast and big and aggressively. They want to call him Megaquan. If he plays to that, he'll really help this Vikings team.
Flush to his right. And avoids the contact by sliding. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll lead here to a third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Here we go now. Green, 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Call it a 4-yard pickup, but it leaves him a few inches short here on 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. This just a 24-yard attempt. And Catanzaro's kick is right through. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. So not exactly jubilation over on that visiting sideline, but at least a high 5 or 2 for their kicker as he gets them the first points of the night here on the opening drive.
And 3 points are not to be underestimated. You're on the road, under the lights, national TV audience. You want to come out and look good, and that's a good start right there.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Let's go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And a look at the Vikings defensive unit.
Ronald Darby's selection makes a general manager look good. A terrific ball hawk who is eager to tackle in the run game.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. So the offense needing 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
All right, now look at 56. Here we go now. 3, 9, Philly. Here we go.
And he motions the wide receiver.
No. Check, Patriot.
On play action, Wentz. And he fires one, but incomplete. On 4th down, Colton Schmidt to punt it away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, you're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
As we get a look at the defensive starters, the secondary, they're certainly going to need to be on their toes in this one.
And you know me really well. Where do I start analyzing a game? From the secondary. And these guys have to be on point today. They're facing a high-powered attack.
Smart approach there, using the run to pick up the first. And that was a defensive setup they prepared for this week, knowing that keeping it on the ground was the best way to attack it.
And that means also that they're able to read them pretty well. All the things they prepared for, when they get to the line of scrimmage, they see it in pre-snap recognition and know exactly how to attack based on their planning and preparation.
They go play action here on 1st down. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Their dangerous wide receiver. His first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting sent to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Six yards to go here on 2nd down. Now Wentz throwing on 2nd down. And complete to Zach Ertz. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the offense lining up 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go.
Throwing on 1st is Wentz. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together.
All right, here we go.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And he fires one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. So the offense looking at a 2nd and 8.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90. No. Gun. Set. Blue 90. Detroit. No. Check. Patriot. Over.
On play action, they'll throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Kendricks in there to get him for a loss of 5.
In the NFL, the blindside protector for a quarterback is often his best friend and most valuable lineman. On that play, didn't live up to the billing, and the quarterback took the hit.
The offense staring at a 3rd and 12 here. And they'll send the tight end in motion left.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Over.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Now on 4th down, the 2014 NFL leader is a rookie in yards per punt. Tress Way on to kick it. That's pulled in at the 32. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And the Eagles take possession. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I
was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Ten yards still left on 2nd down. So the D-line's going to spread out. Wentz again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
No. Check. Patriot. Over.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. And he's got his man on the comebacker. Back live with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles with the ball here to begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone!
On 3rd and long, it's Wentz. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You
circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
And Zerline's kick is good. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. A little bit of a lower trajectory there on the deep kick, and it worked.
Had to do it because he had to drive it out low because of the length of the kick. Able to do that, got it above the defense, and over the post.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to... That's caught inside the 20. Good use of the pass there to pick up the first down against a defensive look that they had specifically prepared for, they told us, coming into this one.
Certainly seems like they're holding all the right cards now, doesn't it? Because of their preparation. Went back, watched the tape, studied the tendencies, and they feel like they had them down cold, and they were able to use the pass against them. They'll
roll him out right, and he'll slide down to avoid the contact. They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
3-19. Back down in that Philly. Here we go. Set. No. Check. Patriot. All right, now look at 56. 56.
They'll try and run with their fullback. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal.
Well, not a lot of flash and dash on that play. 2nd and 2, and they hand it to the big man. And he ends up picking up a first down. A little bit of gray area there, though. But I think what they thought, hey, we hand it to him here. If we come back and don't get it, we still got another down to try and pick it up. Well, after last week, where he kept finding the end zone, what do you have, 2 touchdown runs?
Yep.
He's got to be just a tad frustrated here. Close, but he hasn't gotten in.
Well, maybe they give him another shot. We'll see.
Well, I would think so. I think he's built up that type of equity, but the guys on the other side of the ball know it, too.
No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal.
I know they didn't get it, but I kind of like the call. 2nd and in.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's their quarterback with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And it's up and good. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchdown. The Eagles coming out as they get ready. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Green, 39.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Ertz over the middle. 12 yards on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Eagles. They'll look to throw now on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 14 there. And that leads to a Philadelphia first.
All right, here we
play action here on first down. He's got his man on the crossing route. 20 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Philadelphia first down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
All week long as a defense, you game plan to stop this guy as a runner. And then when they start sneaking him out of the backfield and throwing it to him, that totally disrupts what you plan to do in the game.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So after nearly turning it over, new life here for the offense on second down. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Looking to throw. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. And the Vikings with an extra defender in the secondary on third.
Playing coverage here.
Now back to throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And Zerline's kick is good. And a second field goal here gets them back within 11 now. It's 17-6. So a good kick there, and they finish off the drive with 3.
And that should be the goal for an offense. Finish each drive with points. So that's a nice job there to come away with at least something.
And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Man, it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Shift together here from the D-line. And the wideout in motion.
Detroit!
He'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Hurry up, here we go. Leopard! Detroit!
Back to throw now on first down. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
All right, here we go. Detroit! Over!
They'll drop to throw. He'll find his man on the comeback route. Complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here.
Hurry up, here we go. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch him now, Marty. Over.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Their dangerous wide receiver, his second touchdown on the season. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. And they will line up now for the two-point try.
Here we go now. 3, 9, Detroit.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And the D looking like they may blitz. They'll run it now out of the gun. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Going for the deep ball. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And out now come the Eagles. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
He's going to float this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was well covered. He's able to get a hand in and knock it away.
They'll throw now on the final play. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando where we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Larry. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And he finds a man on a crossing route. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Touchdown, Vikings. Their dangerous wide receiver with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Ertz over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Fresh set of downs here.
39. Watch it now, Barney. All right, here we go. Watch it now, Barney.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot, and you're seeing this play develop, he heads out towards the flat first, and that often gets you to overcommit running in that direction. Then he cuts back up inside you into the middle of the field. That's what we just saw there for a nice pickup.
And now a first down following that long gain. The wide receiver moving to a new spot. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Sometimes play calls boil down to philosophy. You know you're facing one of the top 10 units against the run in the NFL. So do you decide to keep smashing against them, or do you decide to throw the ball here?
And they'll run it here. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be incomplete. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will close the gap down to 14. So his 3rd field goal of the ball game brings him a bit closer, but there's no question they need to start turning some of these 3s into 6s.
And 7s and probably even 8s. You know, as a kicker, you just head out when you're called upon, so he's done his job. It's the rest of the offense that needs to get it in gear if they want to close this gap.
And now out comes Minnesota. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, How do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. That's caught inside the 20. A big play there for Minnesota. 56 yards.
Today's receivers in the NFL, they're the complete package nowadays. We know they can run, we know they can catch, but they have those big frames now. So oftentimes they just out-physical guys downfield and go up and catch the football. And we saw a big gain as a result on that play.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
One of the underappreciated aspects of great quarterbacks is their ability to sell fakes. And on draw plays, when they can sell the pass really hard to the defense and then hand it off, that's when that play's successful.
And he motions the wide receiver. And they'll go with a ground attack here. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And now they're in the hurry-up. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he lost the football. And for the 2nd time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. And Catanzaro's kick is right through, and that'll push the lead up to 17. So they were able to move the ball into the red zone, but they'll wind up coming away with just 3.
Yeah, 32-yarder. That's equal to an extra point nowadays, and those are no problem for an NFL kicker.
This one taken from the 7. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Leopard, let's go. Green, no, Jack, Patriot.
And he goes in motion here in the backfield. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Making the stop there, Daniil Hunter. 3rd down now following the run.
Let's go. Check three. Gun. Detroit.
He'll drop to throw. He's got the hook up here on the comebacker, complete. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
Leopard. All right, here we go. Leopard. Check safety. Back there. Begin. No. Jack, Patriot.
Back to throw now on first down. He's got time. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by David Amerson. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4.
Let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 12 yards is the pickup there, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big, big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5-on-3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
He'll return it from the 6. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. And now out comes Minnesota. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
All right, now look at 56.
Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. Back to throw. Looking deep downfield. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A big play there with his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And last year that would have been a net gain of 5 on the return. This year he stopped where he would have been if he had taken a knee, and that's at the 25. Here comes Eagle offense now as they get set to take over here. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So the offense has it 1st and 10.
Watch that end, tight end's right. Tight end's right. All right, here we go. 3-19. 3-19. All right, now look at.
And the back goes into motion. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. 2nd down following the incompletion. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. 12 yards to go on 3rd down. Back to throw here. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Watch him now, Barney. Over. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Leopard.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
And on the ground they go with a running back. Fighting through. They find some open field here. And the cutback. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the interception by the Vikings D leads to a touchdown. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings boom it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he will not bring it out. He'll just go down to a knee here for a touchback. And the ball will come out to the 25. The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. They come out here in the eye. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
When you're putting together a formula for winning defense, it's exactly what we're seeing in this game. Controlling the line of scrimmage, attacking, and changing everything so that now they're playing in the offense's backfield. They're playing an excellent game.
That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
Well, an incomplete pass certainly doesn't look like a good play. For the guy throwing it today, as many interceptions he's thrown, he's got to feel a sigh of relief that the ball actually hit the ground and didn't go in the other direction.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Hurry up. Here we go. 3-19. 3-19. All right, now look at 56.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. A great read, and it's picked off. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And a great spot to start this drive from here. And they give this time to the tailback. And an alley to run. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down.
Another good run there, and now we're seeing an offense that's imposed its will on a defense. When we talk about that all the time, what does it really mean? It means that the guys on the offensive line, they feel like they can do whatever they want. They're in the huddle saying, run it again. Give us another chance to smack someone and create some space. On the defensive side of the ball, not only have they imposed their will against you, you're almost powerless to figure out what you're doing there, but you got to keep your spirit up at the same time, and they're taking that too.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
There's no doubt that his size is a factor, but I've seen a lot of big running backs in the league not have that kind of impact because they don't run like a big back should. Get behind their pads, as they like to say, lower center of gravity, and knock people backwards. Sometimes they run too upright and take too many hits. Not this guy. He knows how to get low, break tackles, and gain additional yardage.
All right, now look at 56. All right, here we go.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Well, they weren't messing around. First and goal, they don't do anything fancy. They just go to the fullback right away.
I like how you phrase that because oftentimes they come back to the fullback when it's late in the down and distance count, right? In this case, first down, let's go get it right now.
And he got it. 6 points on the board. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
And they'll go on the ground. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third.
Oftentimes when you're not winning at the point of attack for an offensive line, maybe they're getting out physical. Spread things out a little bit and make it more of a one-on-one blocking scheme. Then you don't have to win it physically. You just have to win it by position. That may open things up for your running backs.
Tie right. Set. Green 39. Green 39.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Here's Colton Schmidt now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. It's taken to the 26. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Viking football here as they take possession. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They come into enemy territory, and I don't care what the matchup is in the National Football League. You're up like this late in the game on the road. This feels pretty good.
Oh, it feels fantastic. Anytime you get a road victory in the NFL, that's a big-time accomplishment. And to do it this convincingly, that just tears up the script that every home team has, which is nobody comes into our house and pushes us around. They took care of business today.
Yeah, they pushed around, and now the final stages of this one. They get 31 yards that time, and it'll give the Vikings a first down.
One of the good things offenses did years ago was they lettered their gaps the same on each side. A gap between guard and center on either side. That's what you want to control when you're trying to run the ball up the middle.
And why is that?
Because typically you either have a big nose guard in there in an odd front, three-man front, or you have defensive tackles that might line up in the A-gaps trying to gain an advantage and get upfield themselves. If you can control that, it gives the back plenty of space to pick and choose where to go.
And there, a great inside run, broke the contact and got some space. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Or are you one of those guys that's skeptical about